Deep in the end zone, it's Addison. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. First play of this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down to the air. That's caught. It's Green. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Going to take a shot on second and short. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, quarterback had exactly what he wanted there. He had his big fella work in the middle of the field. You thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch? Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
Burrowing for yardage. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Boston College right back to the line.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Drives inside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. They'll run it. Crosses the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Looking down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quick give. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. Boston College wants to play fast.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down, going to throw it. The quick out. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Rides to the back. Taken down. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Here comes the heat. Buying some time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Drops back on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Made a defender miss. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Can hold on in the face of the contact.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. RPO complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. They've been steamrolled so far in this 1st half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Right, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
2nd and long here.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Shift. Go.
Wants to throw again. Floats it out in space. Hard running there. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Spins away from the defense. He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that first down, and now they've got a decision to make on fourth. Wide open, makes the grab on fourth down. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Purdue! Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. So a drive there of 82 yards. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Third and 6 yards to go. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this.
He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That last incompletion brings up a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hunt is on its way. Looking for room. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
fellas. Welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 1 team, the Baylor Bears. And it's the Ducks, looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
It's a draw. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Making his first move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. From the gun. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Boston College right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Powers inside. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. It's Alston. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking for running room. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Snaps it in the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Eagles. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Open space at the 25. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, ready. Go.
This time they'll throw it. Left side is Stevens. And the Boilermakers want to move quickly. He'll throw on 3rd down. Turns it upfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers are flying down the field.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Rid of it on the RPO. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Got enough for the 1st down. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. So a drive there of 85 yards. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 40, there he goes. Running free. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one. And that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TV.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Working the ground game. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. And the officials will stop playing momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. So the final period starts with a second down play. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Hand it to the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where the
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Powers through the defender. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll need a bunch on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Might as well run him again. Spins away from the defender. And that is how we will wrap this one up.